So there's a sword you can get very early on in the game that is extremely powerful and absolutely worth grabbing. However, the game makes you think that the boss you need to beat to get the weapon has to be avoided, and that is just not true. So in the Northern Mines, as you progress through the story, there will be a point where the game has you think that you need to sneak around the dragon and then leave the cave. Don't do this. Attack the dragon head on and grab all of its loot. So the dragon itself, as far as the strats go, it's weak against ice, and Grius has an ice attack that you can use, so do that. There's also a merchant right before this area that sells some ice magic that you can, like ice consumables or whatever that you throw at the dragon to do ice damage. Grab those, go in, be cautious. The dragon is kind of strong, but it's not too difficult to do. Just be cautious and use your ice attacks and heal when needed. But once you defeat the dragon, you will not only get a sword called Dragon's Indignation with an attack of 111 that is very good early on, but it gets even better, which we'll talk about in 1 second. But along with the sword, you will also get 3 items: a grand iron, a glossy fur, and I believe an onyx that are also laying around where the dragon was. These are items you can sell for a decent chunk of change really early on. I think it's like 6 grand or around that. So grab those as well. Now, you're going to want to continue to play throughout the game until you get to month 6, day 12. It's not too much further than from where that's at, just a lot of cutscenes and stuff, story things. But once you get there, you'll be at the Honeybee Inn, or the Hushed Honeybee Inn, and it'll give you like a little thing that now things you do take time up from the game and progress, story stuff, so your time on doing things and stuff like that. Once you get that out of the way, you want to immediately come up here and go to Sun Lumio Street. Lemio Street? There are 2 quests here that you need to do that will increase your wisdom virtue. C minus level 2 currently, right? And you need it to be level 2 so you can purify the dragon indignation to get the dragon's judgment, which is the much stronger version of it. There are weapons and armor and things you can find throughout the game that you can purify to make them stronger and do more damage or protect you from different things like that. Right, come to this guy, young Nydia. Talk to him. He'll have a quest. He'll want you to go back and check out the do a quest for him. Something about cooking or something like that, right? As far as like the quest goes, make sure you choose the cook the eggs slowly on low heat to make them fluffy for the customers. I don't know if it matters, but I did that, and that's what you're supposed to do, I guess. Anyway, you do that, you complete it, come back up here, complete the quest for him. That will give you 4 stars for your wisdom and level up a good chunk. Next, you're going to want to head over to this little bench area. If you look at your map too real quick, if you look right here, there's a little magnifying glass on the map. That symbol in particular is for leveling up your wisdom real virtues. So now this does take up an entire day from your calendar, so be aware of that as well. But just come here, view the capital. You'll have like a little dialogue thing with you and Gallica. So do that, and then that will put you at your wisdom level 2. Now the fun stuff begins. I think that'll take you back to the inn again. Open a map. Either come back to Sun Lumio Street, or if you have the St. Firm's Church unlocked, just fast travel there. But it's in the Sun Lumio Street, so just come there and then go to this giant church right here. You want to go inside and then talk to the merchant in here. This guy right here, the Sanctor. In here will be the Dragon Indignation. Once you do that, you will need, of course, a sword, and you'll need a blessed water. I had 2 of them. These can be found throughout dungeons and things, so make sure you're just exploring dungeons and collecting all the items you can get in there to make sure you don't miss out any of these. These can also be stolen later on from certain enemies, but I can't do that currently. At least I haven't been able to do that yet. So there's 2. Make sure you have at least 1. As you can see here, I also have a mining uniform that can be purified into a foreman's jacket. But there you go. Now you have your sword. So I just want to go over that. Make sure you don't miss that dragon, because I feel like a lot of people have just, done what the game said to do and go around it and not fight the dragon. The dragon's not hard. Definitely fight the dragon. it's 100% worth it. And like I said, you get items you can sell for money, and you also get a really good sword early on. There's that. If you enjoyed the video, found it helpful, be sure to like and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. And that way you also don't miss out on any other guides I have coming out for this game. We will be making loads and loads of builds for each certain characters, for the archetypes, and then have great ways to farm XP and money as well. That's all for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to check out this video here for more Metaphor ReFantazio videos, and I'll see you guys next one. Peace.